Hey, welcome back to our YouTube channel, yegobox. And this is another video, and as I promised, in every weekend I'll be having video. And today I'm going to do something a little bit special because I'm going to start a tutorial from scratch where I'll be teaching you how to create a blog in Laravel. And of course, I will not be carrying much of the design but the backend side of it. And the good thing is that I'll be exploring the latest technology of Laravel, such as Jetstream and Livewire. So I think this would be so exciting to see me coding live, and I hope you learn a lot of things, how to start a Laravel project from scratch up to where you have something tangible. So without further ado, I would just try to break this video into 20 or 10 minutes long, but I would just have the continuity of it. So without us, let's just get started. So I'm in my terminal where I'm going to put my project, and I'm going to use Laravel command, Laravel new, and I'm going to put the project name and I'm going to call it a blog. So okay, this doesn't exist. Okay, Laravel is not a command, so we are going to start a new project, and this is the command you have to run inside your terminal. And this command is going to create a new Laravel project, and this Laravel project is going to be Laravel 8. So with that scaffolded, we'll be able to start hacking on our project, and yeah, let's see what we're going to build. So in this tutorials, as I said, we'll be covering two things: the latest technology of Laravel, the base way of how you should be coding Laravel, and from the past I've been using the Vue.js and Angular framework on front-end side, and that is because I wanted something to be more reactive, and just I didn't want just my user to refresh the page and every time they make a request to the backend. And this is why technologies such as Vue.js and Angular are so powerful and more used. But with Laravel 8 and with new technology introduced in the framework, we have a new way of doing things. So assume that you want all those good things from Laravel, and you want something also from Vue.js, which is going to add pressure on you because you need to learn Laravel, Vue.js, and Angular, which are not easy, by the way. So but now you can do all of that with only Laravel, with only PHP, and have the real-time application that doesn't refresh the page. So it's kind of like PHP now is becoming JavaScript. No, it's not, but with Laravel you'll be able to achieve what you can achieve with JavaScript with only using the Laravel framework. So I hope this video will be so much fun because I'll be showcasing what I know with Laravel, and these are experiences I have of over 7 years coding Laravel, and I think I have something to share with you, and let's do this journey. Yeah, it is installing now, and it is on internet. I need to wait for that in order for Laravel Composer download the dependencies, and once I have the dependency I'll be able to dive in and just be ready to hack. So in a couple of videos, if you haven't watched them, I have said about Laravel Sail, which is the latest cool technology of Laravel, where you can use the Docker container technology to get up and running. It was so fun. I have got some views on it, and please let me know if you want to see more Docker container technology videos. And the reason why I am not just doing much video about the Docker and Laravel right now is because I know in Africa we don't have a lot of resources to be able to run those technologies. And even though this video is created for the global community of developers, but really the focus is just home, which is Africa. And I just put myself into shoes of the other developers in on the continent, where having the laptop or the PC that can have all those specifications for the Docker might be a little bit challenging. So that's why I want to know from you if I can create more video like that, where I talk about the Docker and Laravel. So that would be something really I need your feedback, and so I can create more content for you. So you can see that the command has generated a project for us, and I'm going to open it in VS Code, which is I'm going to use this command code, then blog. So I'm going to open this blog in my VS Code editor, and voila, we have our project. So the first things you do in when you start the project, you do PHP artisan serve, and this is going to serve the project for us, you know. And the second reason I'm choosing Laravel is because I know no matter which PC you have and how slow it can be, Laravel is going to work the same no matter what. So, and PHP is known for this use case where the resources is just not more intensive, and whatever machine you have is going to be able to work. So, and I think that is why it is more successful here in Africa, where the resources is more critical. So now we are able to run. So I'm going to open the Edge browser, and I'm going to run the project on localhost on port 80,000, and I have our Laravel project up and running. So this is the first step to do in order for you to start doing anything. So if you're watching this video, I think you are new, and you might not know what is Laravel. So the first thing you need to do is to know where you can locate this file. So we have this file, and we have this folder called resources, and we have views, and this is where we have every views that we want for Laravel. So we have this welcome page, which I'm going to change. So you can see that we have this welcome page. So I'm going to change it to our needs. So let me delete everything. So then I put HTML, and I'm going to put the body here. Inside the body, I'm going to put simple things like paragraph with hello world. So, and save it and come back, and we have our hello world display. So you might wonder how these things work basically, and this is what I'm going to show you. How am I able to change the content of this welcome.braid.php, and I'm able to see the change. So in programming, there is something we call HTTP. It's sort of way how we communicate with from the client side to the backend side. So because PHP's backend programming language that is used on the backend side to process the web pages and send the response to the browser. Then it is more logical to understand how that process works. So let me go to this folder called routes and go to this web.php. So here is where we define all HTTP calls a verb. So in HTTP syntax or verbs, we have get, post, and so on, but I want to focus on the get request. So normally when you visit a website like this localhost on port 80,000, so you are saying that you are sending the get request to the backend on this port, on this. So that's why when we come back and we say that this slash, this is saying that whatever, if someone visits our domain name, this is the first page he need to see. So let's say our domain name is yegobox.com. So whenever a client visits the yegobox.com, he will be able to see this website, the first thing. But if you want to visit another different page on our website, for example, home, contact us, for example, it will be the same. So if I save it and I go to the contactors, it's going to show the same things. So normally when you visit the website, what you are sending is get request, and that get request is going to come here and say, okay, I have the get request and I have someone who visits our domain name, which can be yegobox.com, or somebody who visits the contact us page. So that was the basic to understand the routing of Laravel and how you can be able to route the pages you have throughout your website. So the purpose of this video will be showing you the basic of Laravel and also just show you how to build the blog, which we'll be building on in this video series. So but for now, I wanted you to understand the simple concept of routing and how you get the routing to match with the HTML pages you have, and you can see that we are calling the welcome here, which is but we have the welcome.bread.php. So a reasonable question would be like, why are we not calling the welcome.bread.php? Why we are only calling the welcome only? So well, that is more understandable, and the reason why is because we have this keyword called view, and the way Laravel is built, it knows that whenever we call the view, we are specifically saying that we need to go inside views and call welcome, and we don't care about the rest things because this is a known keyword for Laravel to be able to identify the page that we have specified inside the view folder. So I hope that is more clear and that is more understandable, and I hope this video served you to understand how to get started with Laravel and how to understand the routing. And tomorrow we'll be setting up the database for our blog. Stay tuned. See you next time.